Lalaro kami ng Aposyata tayo. All-time Lakers versus all-time
So the
Bulls.
Lakers win the tip.
Mabuti ka? Ayan. So yun, all-time Bulls. Kaya Jordan sa Apo Lakers.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Here's to Gilmore. Rodman dishes to Jordan. There's Rose with the three. Releases. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Kobe. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's West. And it's Shaq in at the five, roaming the paint. Rodman, no good on the triple. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kicks to West. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And this is where the nickname comes from, Mr. Outside. West can kill you from distance.
Pippen for three. O'Neal with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's blocked by Shaq.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Stolen by O'Neal. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. O'Neal, man, about a seventh of a ton, and yet unstoppable.
O'Neal hits them both. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pulls it up. They get it again. Tries again. Fires for three. Knocks down the three ball.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game. Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Rose. Here's Rodman. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
And Scottie Pippen, so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Chicago, trailing by 2. On defense, the Lakers. Jordan the pass to Gilmore. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here's Bryant for 3. The Lakers rebound. Back to O'Neal. Over Gilmore. No good off the front iron. There in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Los Angeles on D. That one falls. And it's all knotted up. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. O'Neal, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
No good from Jordan.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Stolen by O'Neal. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Gilmore passes to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Here's Gilmore. Bounce pass from Jordan. Lets it go from 11. That one goes. Count it.
Hard to prevent the bigger guy from getting a clean look there.
Rose against Bryant. Launches a three. They grab their own miss. Passes it to Johnson from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. James Worthy's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor comes in for Bryant. Scotty's checked in for West. And it's Goodrich in for Magic Johnson.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
The shot. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Noah. Ties it up.
And, you know, the timing Butler shows. Effective at going right up with the shot.
They get it with Here's O'Neal. Los Angeles with another miss.
It wasn't necessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
To the paint. And the Lakers turn over again.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Chamberlain's checked in for Los Angeles. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Pass to Armstrong. And Sloan kicks to Armstrong. And he's good on the 3-ball. Armstrong's got 6 points.
And although point guard size, he does feature the touch of a shooting guard. BJ showing off his range. Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Inside. And they're passing to Sloan. And again, it's the goal from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Goodrich against Armstrong. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Chicago.
To the wing on the left. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Seven seconds left in the first quarter of the game. This one for 3. That's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far in the passion. All plays with hustling on the offensive glass.
Nanalo na ako kanina, uulitin ko lang.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through
Hindi
one.
nyo na-record yung panalo ko kanina.
They finish off the first quarter.
Yun yung sabi niya sa maglaro.
And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lights. Courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Baylor. Chamberlain is out there with Worthy. Then there's Scott, and it's Wilkes at the 2.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Chicago leading by 7. Here's Armstrong. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
An explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with the strong move.
Dang, the three. It's a Tim's got the lead up to 8 now.
Galing laro ko eh.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The pass to Butler. Grant kicks to Armstrong. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Baylor. And finally they hit one. Baylor's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong and graceful. Just tremendous hang time for a big man. And of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Armstrong. From deep. He hangs in there and catches it.
Akala niya mag-triple ako
Tim's got
ipapasa.
5 now.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Los Angeles calls timeout, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Pau Gasol is checked in for Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for James Worthy. West is checked in for Baylor, and it's Johnson in for Byron Scott. From deep three-point range, Rose can't hit. Lakers trail by 6. West with a wide open look, and Gasol gets it to go.
Well, you know, Kevin, because the defense pays so much attention to West, his teammates can find a lot of open spaces.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
And the second free throw, good. Lakers trail by 6. It's West with the drive. Over Kukoc. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
And here's Jordan outside. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Wilkes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Rose. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
And Wilkes, one of the more versatile players. I mean, does everything well on offense and is a pretty impressive defender, too.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. On its way from Rose for 2. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Guarded by Jordan. And here's West for 3. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense by Rodman. Jordan the pass to Gilmore. Jordan dishes to Kukoc. Here's Rodman. Here's Gilmore. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 5 now.
Love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
Johnson from outside. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Gilmore passes to Jordan. He kicks it to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. With the tip, it's good on the putback. 5 points in the game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Baseline J on the way, and the jumper falls for it. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Good to see Rose getting into a nice rhythm and shooting the ball with confidence. That's become a go-to shot for Rose.
Los Angeles calls
Kahit
timeout.
sino, kahit hindi kilala.
Part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like.
Kaya hindi masakit
You
yung
know, we'll
ngipin.
see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Lakers trail by 3. Reaching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Pass to Gilmore. Love, right side. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Here's West. He has 5. Bryant has the open look. They get it back. Shoots over Pippen. Tries to save it, and there's another turnover by the Lakers.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
They get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Kobe kicks it to West. Here's Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by West.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant. You got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
Stolen by O'Neal. And here's Bryant for 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Launches it. And that's Jerry West for 3. West has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. That's going to be over. Not watching for the line that time.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Bryant, that's for 2. Again, the Lakers.
Completely aware of everything around him. Goodrich, quick to locate the open man.
Stolen by O'Neal, and they pick up 2. Shaq's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shot to stop the run. And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 4.
Sakit ang ngipin niya, so sinasamantala ko na. Dahil,
The 2K Sports Halftime
Sabi mo
Show.
kasalanan mo kanina.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
nanalo na siya kanina ng
Matchup
first
for the
game, pero
Lakers
hindi
in
ko
the first
na-record.
quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin,
Wala siyang patunay sa nanalo.
and that should do it.
Kaya natalo ni Spurs.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
He just loved the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Jordan. It's Rose. And it's Gilmore in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. To the inside. Here's Pippen. And that one drops through.
Using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Shoots. Shaq passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And stolen by Jordan. Outside, Rodman. All going up court. Here's Pippen. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight.
Pippen dishes to Jordan. West with the steal. Turnover.
Umuwi ka na.
Turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Bulls trail by 4. And 3 from Jordan. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You never like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
3, Pippen. From outside the arc. Here's Rodman. Back to Pippen. A 3 ball. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Los Angeles leading by 5, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Grant is checked in for the Bulls. Armstrong comes in for Derrick Rose. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Scotty's checked in for West. Here's Grant. And again, Chicago. No good. The Bulls making a switch here. Butler's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. James Worthy's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Baylor in for Kobe. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Armstrong. Up again. Here's Los Angeles now. Leading by 5. And stolen by Worthy. Johnson kicks to Scott. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And again, no good by the Lakers. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Shaq. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's where Grant is most active, that offensive glass. Does a nice job using his body to get the position he needs.
3-pointer, Butler. Here's Rodman. Back to Grant. Stolen by Magic. Outside, Scott. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Chicago making some changes. Miller comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's in for Pippen. Paul Gasol is checked in for Los Angeles.
And how about the confidence to pull up
Big
from
yan.
right there?
Di mo na-record yung panalo ko kanina.
Dishes it to Scott. Fires the 3. Good. And the switch goes to Gasol. Scott's got his second bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here's Johnson. 11 points in the game. Baylor passes to Gasol. Johnson outside. Worthy kicks to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. That one off the back iron and out. Bulls trail by 3. Dang, the 3. That one. Here's Scott. Again, Los Angeles.
We must respect the jump shot of Byron Scott. I mean, elevates as soon as he gets the pass. And he's got a nice lift on that jump shot, which makes it hard to block. Excellent as a catch and shoot guy.
And again, Chicago. No good. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Noah, the pass to Grant. Hands it from short range. Grant's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, I tell you, for a big guy, the passing skills of Noah, impressive. Awesome at getting the ball over to the open man.
Los Angeles calls timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game.
Take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Here's Worthy. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Feeds to Love. Carries it down low. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And a two-time collegiate champion, Goodrich finished as the school's all-time leading scorer. So you know he can do this.
Passes it to Johnson. Picked away. Butler on the wing. Lots of room. Up. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
The kick out to Worthy. Pass to Johnson. Lock at 6. Here's Gasol. No good that time. Nice D from Dang. Down low. Love dishes to Butler. Now the pass to Grant. And again, no good by Chicago. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right there.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .44 seconds left to play in the third. Love the pass to Grant. And Los Angeles gains possession.
Nice leg.
Lakers leading by 3. Johnson double teamed. Lets it fly from 18. Nice shot by Worthy.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Love kicks to Sloan. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
After a first half where he had just one turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Goodrich missing. That's a 2 from Dang. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. That's 7 points for Luol Deng.
Well, you don't want to leave guys unattended, not around a guy like Butler, who's pretty good at finding the open guy.
Really left the room. Just a 1-point Laker lead. There's 10 seconds left in the third. And here's Gasol outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Gasol's got 5 points so far.
And Gasol didn't always have the perimeter shot, but in the latter stages of his career, he has really developed that.
The fourth quarter. Lakers on top, leading by 4. And when
Natin kung sino magwawagi sa final, the fourth and final quarter ng all-time moves and all-time figures.
Bulls trail by 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. There's Bryant. Then it's Goodrich. And it's West in at the 1 spot.
And Rodman, a solid inside scorer, picks his spots well and uses his body well too.
Rodman's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Bryant with it. And finish off by Bryant.
Skying high. The slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Pass to Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside Rose. Rodman kicks to Pippen. Shoots it up. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Outside, Kobe for the 3. O'Neal dishes to Goodrich. And stolen by Jordan.
You're the best.
To the paint. Here's Rodman. The feed to Pippen. It's stolen by West. Stolen by Pippen. Rodman passes to Pippen. The kick out to Rose. Here's Kobe. And Rose wide open. He shoots. And the Bulls back on 2 more.
I like the awareness Rose shows there, guys. I mean, good feel that time from Rose to put it up right off the catch.
Here's Bryant. Takes a 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
On its way from Rose for 2. Again, Chicago.
There's no defense for that, guys. I mean, whenever Rose hits this shot, you just got to tip your hat to him and shake his hand.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pippen for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No no defender in sight.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Chicago?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Taylor is checked in for Bitter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And a wide open look for Jordan. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Greg, you've often heard it said that sometimes it boils down to who wants it, but who wants it is also tied to putting yourself in position to go get it.
Kobe with it, guarded now by Dennis Rodman. And he comes up with the deuce.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Magic Johnson checked in for Bailey. Rose passes to Gilmore. Over O'Neal. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
We all know how Rose can steal the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups and matchup.
There's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Magic Johnson.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Let's stay on the West. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And it's going to be Chicago leading. Pass to Gilmore. And too long on the shot. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. And he lobs it up with the rim and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, defensively, Kevin, this is a mismatch. No contest. Jabbar with his length at the rim.
Outside Bryant. Shoots over Pippen. Kobe's shot is off. Chicago with the ball. From deep, Rose clears it from outside. Rose has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Kobe is every time. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
And Bryant is the guy they look to when it comes to scoring big hoops. He doesn't run away from pressure situations. As a matter of fact, he runs right into the eye of the storm.
Rest with the ball, and Rose presents Kobe against Rose. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Bryant's got 22 points.
And Kobe lives. And boy, does he deliver time and time.
There's a minute left in the game. There's Rose with the 3. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Rodman. Back to Rose. Nice! And he has put them to within 2 points.
But right now, it's really
And here are the Lakers. That is strong. He's going to get whistled for that foul, Jimmy. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
Iwas muna tayo, guys.
And the Lakers call time. They're ahead by 2. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And taking the technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
No good.
Artis Gilmore is just a massive guy and strong too. I mean, rugged, a center that is flat out a beast on both ends of the floor. Bang my head against that dude many times. It's not fun.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes. And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose.
Free throw drops for Rose.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Out to the right wing. It was last touched by Rose.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by 1. From Team Johnson, they'll get another chance.
Play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little time off the clock.
19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the Lakers turn over again. They're trailing by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's what you do.
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
We call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Jordan, the pass to Rose. It's stolen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing.
And taking the technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
For some, he is the GOAT. Michael Jordan, greatest of all time, legend, arguably the best player of all time. That's a debate for another time, but the epitome of greatness is for sure.
He dishes it to Pippen. Takes it to Robinson. Back to Pippen.
Ayaw! Nagloko yung 3!
Tignan ko yung 4. Ba't 3? 4 yung mag-shoot? O ba? Hindi ko pa natanggal. Hindi pa tapos eh.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this...
Nice game.
So, mali mo pinakita.
Ha? Tapos na eh.
Nagloko, sayang.
Dami mong shoot.
Dapat, nalo ako eh. Hindi nag-shoot 2 beses. Lugaw na.
Nice game.
Bawi na kasi ako eh, sayang. Hindi na record yung una.